their allowances, pension and other benefits. Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav made the announcement and said that the commission will likely be formed by 2026. He reiterated that the recommendations of the 7th Pay Commission have already been implemented. We're also being joined by my colleague Krutharth live from the newsroom to get us more updates on the story. Krutharth, a big news for all central government employees, over 1 crore of them, now that the 8th Pay Commission has been approved by the government. Tell us more.
Indeed, and there was days of speculation whether or not the government will set up the 8th Pay Commission, and this development has just come 2 weeks ahead of the Union Budget, which is expected to be presented on 1st of February by Union Minister of Finance Nirmala Sitharaman. The 8th Pay Commission will be soon set up is the information that we are getting after the cabinet meeting. Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav, as you rightly mentioned, has informed about the formation of the commission. A chairman and 2 committee members will soon be deputed for the 8th Pay Commission. This comes as the Pay Commission's tenure, the 7th Pay Commission's tenure was scheduled to come to an end on 31st of December 2025. The 7th Pay Commission was formed in all the way back in 2016, and it was very revolutionary when it took over from the 6th Pay Commission. In fact, the 7th Pay Commission will be remembered for replacing pay band and grade pay systems with a simplified pay matrix, and when the 7th Pay Commission came in, it also came in with a hike in minimum pay and maximum pay. Along with that, allowances and gratuity was revised, and pension and DNS allowances were also revised. So the 8th Pay Commission, which will now take into effect from 2026, is expected to revisit the payment structure and the pay scale system of the government employees under the union government and various other governments, and at the same time the 8th Pay Commission will provide necessary revisions to the pay scale in accordance to the time. As the 10-year period tenure of the 7th Pay Commission comes to an end, the 8th Pay Commission will then take over from 2026 all the way up to 2036. So these are the updates that we are tracking right now. Just dates ahead of the union budget, the 8th Pay Commission has been announced. Back to the studio.
Right, Krutharth, thanks very much for joining us on the broadcast. A great news for all central government employees indeed. But for now, viewers, we'd move on to some other breaking news that we're tracking in this hour. In another giant leap for Indian space research, ISRO has successfully docked the 2 SpaceX satellites in space, hitting the bullseye with its maiden space docking mission. With the landmark feat, India became only the 4th country after the US, Russia and China to demonstrate space docking. Congratulatory messages poured in for ISRO after its latest accomplishment, with Prime Minister Narendra Modi calling it a stepping stone for future space missions. Take a look at this report that gets you all the details on the feat that has been achieved by the ISRO.
2-1-0.
Putting India in an elite club of nations yet again. The ISRO announced the landmark docking of its 2 SpaceX satellites in space. A post on ISRO's official X handle announced the historic moment. Sharing more details of the landmark accomplishment, the ISRO said that the docking experiment was initiated with precision and the retraction of satellites was completely successful. With the successful placing of the SpaceX satellites, India became only the 4th country after the United States, Russia and China to demonstrate space docking capability. The ISRO earlier put out a post saying that it would study and analyze data before attempting the landmark space docking. Prime Minister Narendra Modi led the tributes to India's space scientists after the historic docking experiment success. In a post on his X handle, Prime Minister Modi said that the landmark maiden space docking mission marks a stepping stone for future spacefaring feats. Effusive in his praise for the Indian Space Research Organization, Union Minister of Science and Technology Jitendra Singh hailed the successful demonstration of the Bharatiya docking system. As ISRO reaches another major milestone, the focus now shifts to Chandrayaan-4 and India's first manned space mission, Gaganyaan.
BRS Working President K.T. Rama Rao appeared before the Enforcement Directorate for questioning in connection with an alleged money laundering case tied to the Formula E race event. The probe against KTR pertains to alleged irregularities in payments amounting to about 55 crore rupees, most of which were in foreign currency in violation of laid down procedures during the previous BRS regime for the event planned for 2024.
KTR is a person who believes in the Indian Constitution and the democracy. It's it's an open fact that it is a false case. Despite knowing that it is a false case, KTR has cooperated already with the ACB, and is again today cooperating with the ED.
Congress versus AAP face-off escalates ahead of assembly polls in Delhi. Congress candidate for New Delhi constituency seat, Sandeep Dikshit, has said that the people of Delhi are disappointed with AAP and Arvind Kejriwal. He claimed people see new opportunities with the Congress.
आम आदमी के खिलाफ, अरविंद केजरीवाल के खिलाफ एक बहुत बड़ी निराशा है। कई जगहों पे तो नाराज़गी बहुत है, क्योंकि अगर आपने 10 साल सिर्फ बातें की, और बातें करने के लिए भी आप नहीं, आपके एजेंट केवल आए, कैंडिडेट कभी आया नहीं सड़क पर, तो एक नाराज़गी तो बनती है। वो नाराज़गी कुछ जगहों पर, जैसे मैंने कहा, बहुत ज़्यादा एक नफ़रत की तरह मैंने लोगों के दिल में, उनकी भाषा में देखी।
15 fishermen released from Sri Lankan prison arrive at Chennai airport. They were arrested for allegedly cross-border fishing. Tamil Nadu Fisheries Department officials received them and sent them to their respective places. In view of the massive influx of pilgrims attending the Mahakumbh in Prayagraj, the administration has established an AI-based computerized Lost and Found Center to ensure lost pilgrims are reunited with their relatives. Outgoing US President Joe Biden delivered his farewell speech from the Oval Office today. He used his speech to warn the Americans of oligarchy in the country. Here's a report that gets you all the details.
Outgoing United States President Joe Biden delivered his farewell speech from the Oval Office today. As he prepares to hand over power to incoming President Donald Trump, he used his farewell speech to warn Americans of dangerous concentration of power among a few wealthy people in the country. Listen in.
Today, an oligarchy is taking shape in America of extreme wealth, power, and influence that literally threatens our entire democracy, our basic rights and freedoms, and a fair shot for everyone to get ahead. We see the consequences all across America, and we've seen it before.
Biden also warned that Americans are succumbing to misinformation and that press freedom is crumbling in the country.
The free press is crumbling. Editors are disappearing. Social media is giving up on fact-checking. The truth is smothered by lies told for power and for profit. We must hold the social platforms accountable to protect our children, our families, and our very democracy from the abuse of power.
During his address, Biden expressed his gratitude to his family, outgoing Vice President Kamala Harris, and all his supporters.
It's been the highest honor of my life to lead you as Commander-in-Chief. And of course to Kamala and our incredible partner, the historic Vice President. She and Doug have become like family, and to me, family's everything. My deepest appreciation to our amazing First Lady who's with me in the Oval today, for our entire family.
Biden's term officially ends on January 20th with Donald Trump's inauguration.
If you're watching this video, I think we have a very serious situation regarding Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi has become a threat to the nation. Please don't believe that anything he's saying is accidental, or that he's ignorant, or that he's not aware. He holds the position willy-nilly of leader of opposition. Now that's a very important position to hold for a person who believes that India should not exist. It is most unfortunate that we have a situation where we have a leader who's leader of the opposition who says that he's fighting the country itself. Mark the words. Look at the language that he uses. He says, I do not believe that India is a nation. He says India is just a union of states. He's always making the point with deliberate emphasis that India is not a nation, and therefore he does not believe in nationalism at all, because he doesn't believe in the idea of an Indian nation. How can you have a person, a politician holding high office, who believes that India is not a nation? Please note the words he has used today. He says, I am not fighting a political party. This is not a political battle. I am fighting a battle against the Indian state. Now, Rahul Gandhi, let me tell you what the Indian state is. Either you're ignorant or you need someone like me to educate you. According to Article 12 of the Indian Constitution, if you only read Article 12, if you only read the Indian Constitution, Rahul Gandhi, don't go around taking that copy of a constitution, if really that is a true one, and start waving it around as a prop. You know nothing about the constitution. Article 12 of the constitution clearly says, it defines the state and the Indian state as follows. 1. The legislative and executive organs of the union government. Now, by saying I am going to fight the Indian state, Rahul Gandhi wants to wage a war against the elected government of the country. Rahul Gandhi wants to wage a war, therefore, against the Lok Sabha. Rahul Gandhi, therefore, wants to wage a war against the Rajya Sabha, the legislative and executive organs of the government. Rahul Gandhi wants to wage a war against state legislatures, against legislative assemblies, against the Legislative Council of State, against all local authorities.
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
Good evening. Welcome to Republic TV. I'm Ridhuman Bhardwaj. Our top focus going to be on actor Saif Ali Khan, who's been stabbed inside his house 6 times. He's now out of danger. First up, a look at our top headlines.
दो एकदम गहरी चोटें हैं, 2 इंटरमीडिएट है। चाकू का नोक से ऐसा खरोच से आ गया है। इतना बड़ा 2.5 इंच का चाकू का पीस अंदर स्पाइन से हमने निकाला है।
Actor Saif Ali Khan stabbed 6 times inside his residence. Doctors say a 2.5-inch knife taken out of his spine, and the actor is now out of danger. Cops questioned Saif Ali Khan's staff. Maid who was present at the time of the incident also questioned. Kareena Kapoor reaches hospital.
These are not my cup of tea. These are certain things for the social media. But so far as BCCI is concerned, we are not bothered about all these issues. We are in our job and in a very strong manner. We don't give much importance to what the social media is saying.
Republic questions BCCI secretary on the internal rift within Team India. He does not deny the big breakup. Hindenburg Research shuts down. Adani Group shares soar in the market. And India becomes 4th country to achieve successful space docking. Prime Minister congratulates ISRO on this historic feat. And there's breaking news that's coming in. Saif Ali Khan's house help has now filed a police complaint. The police complaint by Saif Ali Khan's house help is against unidentified intruder, and she's filed it for trespassing and also attempt to murder. The big breaking news coming in that a complaint for trespassing and attempt to murder has been filed by Saif Ali Khan's house help. And after actor was stabbed 6 times, 2 deep wounds. The doctors now say he's continuing to be in the ICU. Saif Ali Khan's house help files a police complaint against the unidentified intruder for trespassing. Let's also first listen in to a reaction coming in from the Maharashtra Chief Minister.
के बारे में पुलिस ने आपको सारी जानकारी दी हुई है। ये किस प्रकार का हमला है, इसके पीछे क्या है, किस प्रकार की मंशा से ये हुआ, ये सारी चीजें आपके सामने आ चुकी हैं। के बारे में पुलिस ने आपको सारी जानकारी दी हुई है। ये किस प्रकार का हमला है, इसके पीछे क्या है, किस प्रकार की मंशा से ये हुआ, ये सारी चीजें आपके सामने आ चुकी हैं। के बारे में पुलिस ने आपको
Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis reacted to this incident and has also assured strict action that will be taken. I'm going to go across to our reporters in a multi-window who are joining us. Sandeep is joining us from the Actors House. Meenakshi is live from the Bandra Police Station and Satya Prakash is live from Leelavati Hospital. And also let me go across first and give you reactions of the neighbor of Saif. And also political reactions that are coming in. Supriya Sule, who's also spoken up about it. Listen in.
बहुत चिंताजनक जो अटैक हुआ है कि घर पे जो हमला हुआ है, उनका बच्चा वहाँ उस रूम में सोया हुआ था, तो बहुत फैमिली तो घबराई हुई है। और सैफ अली खान जी ने खुद को डिफेंड, अपने बच्चे को डिफेंड करने के लिए उन्होंने जो किया, उसके ऊपर उनको बहुत स्टिचेस भी आए, वो अस्पताल में अभी है, लेकिन गुड हेल्थ। और ऑफिशियल स्टेटमेंट उनके फैमिली से भी उनके हेल्थ के बारे में आ चुके हैं। मैंने मुंबई के कमिश्नर से भी बात की, वहाँ के लोकल पुलिस से भी बात की, और उन्होंने कहा है कि मुझे कि कल जब इंसिडेंट हुआ उसके बाद से वहाँ पुलिस पूरी लगी हुई है मुंबई की, और जो इसमें गलत अगर किया हो, जिसने अटैक किया हो, तो जल्द से जल्द पकड़ा जाएगा, और उस फैमिली की सिक्योरिटी की जिम्मेदारी ये मुंबई पुलिस की है।
And let me go across to Meenakshi, who's joining us live from the Actors House, or I beg your pardon, yes, from the Actors Residence. Meenakshi, this is where the attack took place. Now CCTV footage of the neighboring areas has been found. What more details has the police uncovered? What are they thinking this is?
Yes, let me show you first the visuals from here. Police came here. Saif Ali Khan's building shared same compound wall with that building, and that building's owner, Mr. Fernandez, he said to Republic TV exclusively, he stays in that building from 1949, but it's a concern that that place is so much of security, tightened security, how that person entered in this building, and he was saying that that person might have entered from his building also, and he jumped from his building's wall to Saif Ali Khan's building wall, and after that, as police said, that person used stairs and went to Saif Ali Khan's room also. So it's a concern of security, because here is so many buildings and all are high-rises building here, and police believe primarily that unidentified person entered the house with an intent of robbery. However, nothing was stolen from the house. That person entered Saif Ali Khan's house using the stairs, and that maid was there, leading to an argument. During this time, Saif Ali Khan came forward and that person attacked him, and the person did not enter the house with the intention of attacking Saif Ali Khan, as police said. But now we are showing you the visuals. That building is Saif Ali Khan's building, left side, and the right side building is the other Fernandez building.
Meenakshi,
and they are sharing.
I will interrupt you only for a minute, because we now have the reaction that you have. You spoke to the neighbor of Saif Ali Khan. Viewers, let's listen into that exclusive reaction as well.
How it happened, actually, so tightened security is there.
It is surprising, really surprising. If you have so much security and still something happens, God forbid, I don't know. Okay.
So are you shocked?
Not shocked, means it is lapse on the security only, na? It is a shocking news
for all of us in Bandra. This is the third incident now.
And how
Khan first, then Baba Siddiqui, and this is all three in Bandra only.
so you are staying here from long years?
59. 1959.
You saw Saif Ali Khan yesterday?
No, I didn't see him.
How the night security arrangement is here?
No, in the night there is no problem. As of now, there is no problem. We don't face any problem.
Meenakshi also tried to speak to the neighbor there. What is the sense you are picking up? Yes, we know the police has begun its investigation. There's the house help who's filed a police complaint now. But the hospital authorities have also said as Saif continues to be in the ICU, there are 6 stabs. Viewers, I want to also go across to breaking news. The Mumbai police is to record Saif Ali Khan's statement. Saif is under treatment and the police shall be recording his statement. So with the doctor's permission, the police will record Saif Ali Khan's statement. This will be at Lilavati Hospital. He continues to be at the ICU. The Bandra police, breaking news coming in, are going to be recording Saif Ali Khan's statement shortly. They've got certain versions from the others who were present at the spot after the doctor says and gives his permission. The Bandra police is going to be recording Saif Ali Khan, actor who's been stabbed 6 times, at around 3 a.m. statement. And let me once again go back to Meenakshi. Meenakshi, we saw that this incident took place in the early hours of the morning, after which Kareena Kapoor has also and with her sister reached the Lilavati hospital. We're now being told that the actor's statement shall be taken. The doctor's permission has been given. The Bandra police will record it. What details do you have?
Yes, Saif Ali Khan is now out of danger. That doctors are saying about Saif Ali Khan's health. He is still in ICU but out of danger, and now they are allowing police to record his statement, and police will record his statement in a short while. And the family members are there. Kareena, Saif Ali Khan's son Ibrahim, and Sara Ali Khan are also there in Lilavati Hospital, and it's a case of robbery. Police preliminary say to us that it's a case of robbery. There is no intent to harm Saif Ali Khan and his family, but there are so many questions arising about the security of this building, and neighbors are saying there's a lapse of security. It's a crystal clear picture that security was not there, not tightened there, lapse of security. What I am showing you now, that the buildings visuals, I was already I spoke to that neighbor, Mr. Fernandez, and he said he is sharing same compound wall with Saif Ali Khan's building, and there is a concern of security. He was saying that he is staying in that place from 1959, but there were no such incident happened. How that person entered into this building? It's a high tight security building. And police also are saying that there was no forced entry. It's important from the police side that there was not forced entry. It's a hidden entry in Saif Ali Khan's house, and initially police believed that unidentified person entered house with using stairs, and police said that there is nothing stolen from that house, and Saif Ali Khan's maid saw that person first, leading to an argument, and during this time Saif Ali Khan came forward and that person attacked him. 6 times that person attacked him, and the injury is
all right. Meenakshi, for just a minute, as we stay with those visuals, and we also go back to Satya Prakash. He's joining us from the Lilavati Hospital. We just heard Meenakshi, Satya Prakash giving us details. आपने अपने लोगों से बात की है वहाँ पे. डॉक्टर्स बहुत ही क्लियर हैं कि he's out of danger. What is the treatment and how is Saif Ali Khan right now? And also, the Bandra police gets it a nod from the doctors in Bandra that they can record his statement.
देखिए, डॉक्टरों की निगरानी में सैफ अली खान है और डॉक्टरों का कहना है कि आज उनको आईसीयू में रखा जाएगा और कल उनको ऑब्जर्व किया जाएगा, देखा जाएगा कि उनकी स्थिति कैसी है। मैं तस्वीरें दिखा रहा हूँ, लीलावती हॉस्पिटल की तस्वीरें दिखा रहा हूँ कि यहाँ पे लीलावती हॉस्पिटल के तीसरे जो फ्लोर है उसी में जो आईसीयू वार्ड है उसमें सैफ अली खान मौजूद है और उनका डॉक्टरों की निगरानी में उनका इलाज चल रहा है। जो उनका सर्जरी था पूरी तरह से सफल हुआ है और जो घाव थे दो जख्म हैं जो कि काफ़ी गहरे थे, उसका कहीं सर्जरी हो चुका है और जो चाकू का जो था छोटा टुकड़ा उनसे निकाला गया है। तो फिलहाल सर्जरी सफल रहा है डॉक्टर का कहना है और आज जो है डॉक्टरों की निगरानी में सैफ अली खान है, आईसीयू में है और डॉक्टर लगातार देख रेख कर रहे हैं। आज डॉक्टर देर रात तक देखेंगे कि सैफ अली खान की स्थिति क्या है, उसके बाद कल डिसीजन लेंगे कि उनको दूसरे वार्ड में रखना है या फिर आईसीयू में रखना है। फिलहाल मुंबई पुलिस की बात करें तो मुंबई पुलिस सैफ अली खान का स्टेटमेंट दर्ज करेगी, लेकिन डॉक्टर जब तक नहीं बोलेंगे तब तक, क्योंकि डॉक्टर का कहना है कि सैफ अली खान अभी भी आईसीयू में है और अभी फिलहाल जो है घाव जो जख्म है, जो इंजरी है वो कहीं न कहीं अभी ताज़ा है, तो इसलिए अभी वो उनका बयान नहीं दर्ज कर सकते हैं। तो हो सकता है कि देर शाम तक अगर सैफ अली खान की स्थिति ठीक रही तो मुंबई पुलिस उनका स्टेटमेंट दर्ज करेगी, क्योंकि जो चोर घुसा था, जो अज्ञात शख्स घुसा था, पहले मेड से हाथापाई हुई, इसके बाद सैफ अली खान पे अटैक किया और उनके काफ़ी देर तक हाथापाई चलती रही। तो कहीं न कहीं मुंबई पुलिस इंतजार कर रही है कि डॉक्टरों का कि कब डॉक्टर कहें कि सैफ अली खान का स्टेटमेंट दर्ज किया जाए। वहीं मुंबई पुलिस की 10 टीमें अलग अलग लोकेशन पर निकली है जहां पर आरोपी को पकड़ने के लिए निकली है और मुंबई पुलिस ने आरोपी की पहचान कर लिया है। ये भी जानकारी आ रही है कि जो आरोपी का लोकेशन उसको भी ट्रेस कर लिया गया है। तो कहीं न कहीं मुंबई पुलिस का कहना है कि जल्द से जल्द आरोपी को गिरफ्तार कर लिया जाएगा। जी
ठीक है, we'll come back to you. Just stay on with us, Satya Prakash. We are also going across right now to a reaction that my colleague Meenakshi took. She spoke to Saif Ali Khan's neighbor. Listen in.
How it happened actually, so tight and security is there?
It is surprising, really surprising. If you have so much security and still something happens, God forbid, I don't know. Okay.
So are you shocked?
Not shocked, means it is lapse on the security only, na? It is a shocking news for all of us in Bandra. This is the third incident now.
Third incident. And how
Khan first, then Baba Siddiqui, and this thing, all three in Bandra only.
So you are staying here from long years?
59. 1959.
You saw Saif Ali Khan yesterday?
No, I didn't see him.
How the night security arrangement is here?
No, in the night there is no problem. As of now, there is no problem. We don't face any problem.
Lots of questions now being asked, Meenakshi. Some like, did someone facilitate the entry? How did he enter? Was this a robbery bid or something more?
Yes, you are absolutely right. There is a lots of question because it's a high tightened security zone. There are lots of high-rise building here. Celebrities are staying here, and let me show you the visuals because I am now at Saif Ali Khan's neighbor's place. It's same compound that Saif Ali Khan shared with his neighbor, and police came here to investigate how the person entered Saif Ali Khan's building. Is that person choose this place to jump Saif Ali Khan's building or climb the wall, and he jumped to Saif Ali Khan's building, and after that he took the fire exit place and he using stairs to go to Saif Ali Khan's place. And see Neeraj, take that visuals that they are sharing same compound wall. They are same compound wall. Police came here to investigate how that person entered that place because police is saying from the beginning that person entered the place and it's this entry is hidden entry. This person is not forced entry. And the neighbor spoke to Republic TV exclusively, and he said that person might have been entered from his wall. So that's the important thing. There are lots of questions here. How that person entered? Is there any plan for this incident? And the other hand, there is a question about robbery. is that person intent for robbery, or another intent is that? How did that enter if usual security was in place? And you can see police persons are here and they are now investigating. This is the, I think this is the parking place. Police is going inside the parking place and they are investigating if there is any chance to enter from the parking place also.
All right, and this is the top focus, viewers. We'll continue coming back to, as actor Saif Ali Khan has been stabbed. Several questions on how did the attacker reach there? How did he move out? Was it an inside job? Thank you, Meenakshi. Actor Saif Ali Khan stabbed 6 times, and viewers, even as we're going to stay with that news, we're also asking questions about, was there only one attacker involved? How did the attacker reach up? 3 staff members work at Saif's residence. They have been detained by the Mumbai police. Sources say 2 suspects were seen in the CCTV footage and search is on for both of them. But the big question, how did the actor escape? All right. And the breaking news as we continue to stay with this news, an FIR has been registered by the Mumbai police in the case of Saif actor being stabbed. The forensic team is now collecting fingerprints from the entire place. Actor Saif Ali Khan has been stabbed. We're being told he's stable and well. FIR has now been registered by the Mumbai police. 7 teams have been formed by the crime branch to look into the matter. It's a top focus we'll continue tracking, but moving on, viewers. Outgoing US President Joe Biden has delivered his farewell speech from the Oval Office today. He used his speech to warn Americans of oligarchy in the country. Here's that report.
Outgoing United States President Joe Biden delivered his farewell speech from the Oval Office today. As he prepares to hand over power to incoming President Donald Trump, he used his farewell speech to warn Americans of dangerous concentration of power among a few wealthy people in the country. Listen in.
Today, an oligarchy is taking shape in America of extreme wealth, power, and influence that literally threatens our entire democracy, our basic rights and freedoms, and a fair shot for everyone to get ahead. We see the consequences all across America, and we've seen it before.
Biden also warned that Americans are succumbing to misinformation and that press freedom is crumbling in the country.
The free press is crumbling. Editors are disappearing. Social media is giving up on fact-checking. The truth is smothered by lies told for power and for profit. We must hold the social platforms accountable to protect our children, our families, and our very democracy from the abuse of power.
During his address, Biden expressed his gratitude to his family, outgoing Vice President Kamala Harris, and all his supporters.
It's been the highest honor of my life to lead you as Commander-in-Chief. And of course to Kamala and our incredible partner, the historic Vice President. She and Doug have become like family, and to me, family's everything. My deepest appreciation our amazing First Lady who's with me in the Oval today, for our entire family.
Biden's term officially ends on January 20th with Donald Trump's inauguration.
Viewers, if you're wondering what the weather in your city is today, here's the weather update brought to you by Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, powered by Galaxy AI.
दिन सनसेट देखने छज्जे पे चढ़ा, टूट गया।
हाँ तो किसने बोला घर की दीवार पे रॉक क्लाइंबिंग करने को?
सफीना बदतमीजी।
समझ गया। मेरे पास आप दोनों की प्रॉब्लम की मेडिसिन है। इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
We have an extraordinary situation, ladies and gentlemen, in this country. A grave situation where a person holding a constitutional position says he's going to fight a war against the Indian state, which means the Indian nation. And that person is none other than Rahul Gandhi, who as leader of the opposition says his fight is no longer against a political party. His fight is against the Indian state, against the nation, against therefore the republic. By saying so, in my view, Rahul Gandhi has disqualified himself from holding any high office. We must not take this casually. We must not think it's a typical Rahul Gandhi remark. Oh, he doesn't know. Oh, he'll be okay next time. There is no next time. This is not a casual situation. This is not just about Rahul Gandhi meeting an anti-national, anti-India Ilhan Omar. This is not just about Rahul Gandhi meeting Donald Lu of the US State Department's regime change operations. This is not just about Rahul Gandhi signing a secret, unknown agreement under the gaze of Xi Jinping. This is not just about Rahul Gandhi lunching with the Chinese during Doklam. This is not just about Rahul Gandhi giving moral and political support to the Tukre gang. This is not just about Rahul Gandhi saying he does not believe that India is a nation. It is no longer about his weird beliefs. It is about his intent. And he has declared his intent. He says he is going to wage a war against
Does a brand evoke some kind of emotion in the mind of a consumer? Does it solve a problem in a consumer's life?
You are the person who knows the story of the brand building. What do you have to say about building the policy bazaar?
We told the consumer that no, you can buy from anywhere, at least come and compare. And we wanted to make that a habit. We said we are the place where you can compare and we will make your buying process extremely easy and convenient.
If you're watching this video, I think we have a very serious situation regarding Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi has become a threat to the nation. Please don't believe that anything he's saying is accidental, or that he's ignorant, or that he's not aware. He holds the position willy-nilly of leader of opposition. Now that's a very important position to hold for a person who believes that India should not exist. It is most unfortunate that we have a situation where we have a leader who's leader of the opposition who says that he's fighting the country itself. Mark the words. Look at the language that he uses. He says, I do not believe that India is a nation. He says India is just a union of states. He's always making the point with deliberate emphasis that India is not a nation, and therefore he does not believe in nationalism at all because he doesn't believe in the idea of an Indian nation. How can you have a person, a politician holding high office who believes that India is not a nation? Please note the words he has used today. He says, I am not fighting a political party. This is not a political battle. I am fighting a battle against the Indian state. Now, Rahul Gandhi, let me tell you what the Indian state is. Either you're ignorant or you need someone like me to educate you. According to Article 12 of the Indian Constitution, if you only read Article 12, if you only read the Indian Constitution, Rahul Gandhi, don't go around taking that copy of a constitution, if really that is a true one, and start waving it around as a prop. You know nothing about the constitution. Article 12 of the Constitution clearly says, it defines the state and the Indian state as follows. 1. The legislative and executive organs of the union government. Now, by saying I am going to fight
Hey, good afternoon. I'm Suesha Savan. Thank you for joining us on Republic TV. Let's get to the news summarized with Note Assist using Galaxy AI on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Teams of the Mumbai Police probe attack on Saif Ali Khan, 8 crime branch teams and 7 Mumbai Police teams formed. US short seller to be disbanded. BJP questions Rahul Gandhi and Congress for relying on Hindenburg's reports. Prime Minister Modi congratulates ISRO for historic SpaceX docking, says significant stepping stone for India's space missions. On India visit, Singapore President says Singapore invested in India's Visit Bharat mission. Viksit Bharat mission. I correct myself there. That was the news summarized with notices using Galaxy AI on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Let's start our big story of the day. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Republic's editor-in-chief Arnab Goswami's fierce takedown of Rahul Gandhi has gone viral. Union Minister has retweeted the video, and we get you that full video of Arnab's takedown on Rahul Gandhi's anti-India stand. Listen in.
If you're watching this video, I think we have a very serious situation regarding Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi has become a threat to the nation. Please don't believe that anything he's saying is accidental, or that he's ignorant, or that he's not aware. He holds the position willy-nilly of leader of opposition. Now that's a very important position to hold for a person who believes that India should not exist. It is most unfortunate that we have a situation where we have a leader who's leader of the opposition who says that he's fighting the country itself. Mark the words. Look at the language that he uses. He says, I do not believe that India is a nation. He says India is just a union of states. He's always making the point with deliberate emphasis that India is not a nation. And therefore, he does not believe in nationalism at all, because he doesn't believe in the idea of an Indian nation. How can you have a person, a politician holding high office who believes that India is not a nation? Please note the words he has used today. He says, I am not fighting a political party. This is not a political battle. I am fighting a battle against the Indian state. Now, Rahul Gandhi, let me tell you what the Indian state is. Either you're ignorant or you need someone like me to educate you. According to Article 12 of the Indian Constitution, if you only read Article 12, if you only read the Indian Constitution, Rahul Gandhi, don't go around taking that copy of a constitution, if really that is a true one, and start waving it around as a prop. You know nothing about the Constitution. Article 12 of the Constitution clearly says, it defines the state and the Indian state as follows. 1. The legislative and executive organs of the union government. Now, by saying I am going to fight the Indian state, Rahul Gandhi wants to wage a war against the elected government of the country. Rahul Gandhi wants to wage a war, therefore, against the Lok Sabha. Rahul Gandhi therefore wants to wage a war against the Rajya Sabha, the legislative and executive organs of the government. Rahul Gandhi wants to wage a war against state legislatures, against legislative assemblies, against the Legislative Council of State, against all local authorities, against all duly elected municipalities, panchayats and district boards, against all statutory and non-statutory authorities, against the National Human Rights Commission, the Law Commission, the Armed Forces Tribunal, and not just the CBI, the Central Vigilance Commissions, but also the Lokayukts and Lokpals. Rahul Gandhi, listen to me. I am challenging you tonight to have a debate with me on your position, which I truly believe is not just unacceptable, but intellectually perverted. Rahul Gandhi, you say you want to wage a war against the Indian state, against my nation, against my flag, against my country's national anthem, against every symbol that unites the country. And therefore, by saying so, you've also said officially now that you want to wage a war against the Indian armed forces. Ladies and gentlemen, please consider the words of Rahul Gandhi carefully. He has revealed his mind. The world's second largest military force, the world's largest volunteer army, is also the Indian state. Rahul Gandhi, who has made many anti-army positions in the past, who has tried to incite people, who has tried to divide the Indian army on lines of caste and religion, who has made provocative and factually incorrect comments, now takes the next step, takes a completely Maoist line and says, I want to wage a war against the Indian state. If you had a doubt in your mind that there was a Maoist lurking within Rahul Gandhi somewhere, shed the doubt. Rahul Gandhi has said it clearly and openly that he has a Maoist position. And I ask you today, will you ever vote for an individual who has a Maoist line of thinking in the world's largest democracy? Rahul Gandhi, you want to wage a war against the Indian state and therefore the Indian executive, therefore against the Honorable President of India, Draupadi Murmu. You want to wage a war against all the honorable governors, lieutenant governors in all the union territories as well. You want to wage a war against the Honorable Chief Justice of India, 32 sitting Supreme Court judges, 25 high courts, over 1100 sitting high court judges, against the lower judiciary. Now, viewers, please observe the chronology of what Rahul Gandhi has been saying. Observe his actions, don't disregard it. Consider what he's been doing, what his intent is, and how he ends up revealing it. All this while, he has tried to stealthily cover what he has been up to. He has never told you, never ever told you what is in that document that he signed along with the Chinese officials under the watchful gaze of his mother Sonia Gandhi and Xi Jinping himself. The visuals are there. I know you have a doubt about what he did, but you have probably said Arnab is exaggerating the content of that document. Ask yourself whether the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation took money from Chinese authorities. Ask yourself today that a man who now says in 2025 that I will wage a war against the Indian state and the nation itself, which I do not recognize as a nation, that person has signed an agreement with an enemy country. Now ask why that same individual on 10th of September 2024 went and met Donald Lu, the well-known architect of regime change operations backed by the CIA in Pakistan and Bangladesh. Ask yourself today, consider the chronology, why Rahul Gandhi met Ilhan Omar, an openly anti-Indian voice. Ask yourself what is in that MOU that Rahul Gandhi knowingly signed with the Communist Party of China. Did he meet Chinese officials at the peak of the Doklam crisis when our armed forces, who now Rahul Gandhi in his stated position as against the Indian state wants to fight, when our armed forces were in eyeball conflict, when we were backing them in 2017, Rahul Gandhi was lunching with them at the same time on those same very days and weeks. Did Rahul Gandhi also have a secret meeting with Chinese ministers during his trip to Kailash Mansarovar in September 2018? And did the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation get crores in donations from the Chinese embassy? Now, ladies and gentlemen, none of this is speculation. I have no personal angle in this. But this country demands an explanation. This issue is not going to be covered up. There needs to be a national debate on this. I have always felt that we have to be very concerned as we grow from a 3 to 6 to $10 trillion economy. We have to be concerned about those who are working against national interest. Ladies and gentlemen, I have dedicated my life to just one principle, and that is of nation first. And therefore, I am not upset. I am furious that we have a situation where a political leader declares war on his own nation. But remember this, Rahul Gandhi does not believe in the nation. And therefore, it's time for you to choose. Which side are you on? Are you with the nation? Or are you with Rahul Gandhi and others like him who are clearly, without a shred of doubt, against the nation? It's time to choose.
And we now move on to more breaking news. Coming in, the Union Cabinet, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has approved the establishment of a third launch pad at ISRO's Satish Dhawan Space Center in Harikota. This is a big boost for all space missions in the future, as the Cabinet has approved approximately 4 crore third launch pad at Sriharikota for space missions to happen from now. This will hugely support next generation launch vehicles, human space flight missions, LVM-3 launches, and much more that is set to be completed in the next 48 months. More breaking news coming in. Mumbai police has registered an FIR against Saif's house help. In fact, the FIR that has been registered under various sections. We'll give you details of what these sections are. Section 311, I beg your pardon, that is 311 of the BNS, which is robbery and dacoity, along with section 312, which is committing robbery. So all in all, 5 sections of the BNS under which the FIR has been lodged. And even as we continue to tell you more about these sections, we'll listen into what Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis had to say as serious concerns mount over security concerns in Mumbai. Kunal Khemu, I beg your pardon, Kunal Kohli, film director, joining us on the phone line. Thank you, Kunal, for speaking to Republic. Your thoughts on this attack on Saif Ali Khan?
Of course, needless to say, it's a very horrific attack because, one has to keep in mind that this happened in a building where there obviously is security. All actors have their private security as well. And there are 2 stars living in the house, Saif and Bebo. And I think what's very concerning is also, this is not a ground floor apartment or a first floor apartment. This is on a very high floor. It's about 10 floors. So there to someone to break in and, Bandra is not a place where burglaries are very commonplace. It's not. So for it to happen, and again, in Saif Ali Khan's house, is a very, very concerning thing. But I have full faith in Mumbai police. They are one of the best police forces in the world. I have full faith in our government as well, in the Maharashtra government, and I'm sure together they will definitely, get to the bottom of this and find out who is responsible for this.
Absolutely, but I also want to take you through the Chief Minister's statement where prominent personalities across Mumbai have raised security concerns and how they feel unsafe. Chief Minister to this saying that one incident does not make it detrimental that all of Mumbai is unsafe. Having said that, they are very closely monitoring how the investigation progresses. Your thoughts to it?
Yes, I'm sure Mr. Fadnavis has just come into office. and I'm sure he's going to investigate the matter as he said he would. And we need to support them at this time. We need to also, spare a thought for the children who had to witness this. I mean, it's a very scarring and a very horrific incident to witness something like this. And, this happened in front of the kids. And that is a very traumatic experience for anyone to see something so traumatic that your father is being stabbed. And, hats off to Saif for his courage and his will to fight and to take on a burglar like that or an intruder. We don't know whether it was a burglar or who he was or what intention he went to the house with.
Oh, yes,
definitely
absolutely.
the person knew. Definitely the person knew where he was going. He knew what he was doing. I mean, if it was a burglary gone wrong, one would have expected him to ask for forgiveness and push and try and find a way out. Concentrated attack, stabbing, consistent stabbing is a very, very concerning thing to have happened. And obviously the target was his house. Now, this is something that I'm sure the police is going to look into, and as Mr. Fadnavis has said, our Honorable Chief Minister has said he's going to monitor it very closely. I'm sure he will. And we need to, at this point, I request the media and the fans to give them space, to give the family space, to give them time to process this horrific act that has happened, and give time to the police to investigate this matter.
Yes, completely agree with you. Thank you for speaking to Republic. I also cut across to my colleague Sandeep, who's with us on the broadcast. He's been tracking every single detail. Sandeep, with regards to any headway that has been made in the probe that has been on, the Mumbai police has assured people that they will nab the intruder very soon. They've also recognized, identified him through CCTV footage. What's the latest?
के बारे में पुलिस ने आपको सारी जानकारी दी हुई है। ये किस प्रकार का हमला है, इसके पीछे क्या है, किस प्रकार की मंशा से ये हुआ, ये सारी चीजें आपके सामने आ चुकी हैं। के बारे में पुलिस ने आपको सारी जानकारी दी हुई है। ये किस प्रकार का हमला है, इसके पीछे क्या है, किस प्रकार की मंशा के बारे में पुलिस ने आपको सारी जानकारी दी हुई है। ये किस प्रकार का हमला है, इसके पीछे क्या है, किस प्रकार की मंशा से ये हुआ, ये सारी चीजें आपके सामने आ चुकी हैं।
All right, Sandeep, if you can hear me, the latest on what the investigation does say now, because I believe even the FIR that has been filed, several sections have been imposed. Take us through all the details.
Yes, several sections have been in fact applied in this very case, including 331 and 311 of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. And in fact, those sections stands for hurting someone and in fact hurting someone with intention of dacoity. So these are the sections that have been in fact applied in this very matter, Suesha. But yes, the search operation is still underway by Mumbai Police right now, and multiple teams have been formed. So far, Mumbai Police have not been able to in fact arrest the accused in this case. But yes, the search is underway, and no development as such. If we talk about the arrest in this case, they haven't got any kind of clue regarding the accused, where the accused has gone. But yes, the police has got the CCTV footage in which the accused is being spotted, and on the basis of that very, still Mumbai Police is trying to locate the accused and arrest the accused.
All right, many thanks for getting us the latest. Moving on, as the BCCI has issued yet another statement on the dressing room feud in Team India. In an exclusive conversation, BCCI Secretary Devajit Saikia has said that the rift between Gambhir, Rohit and Kohli, where BCCI is least concerned about gossip on social media or news on mainstream media, BCCI is working towards delivering and not concerned about what is going on between whom.
yesterday there was a lot of talks going around across the national platforms and channels and social media even regarding rift between Gautam Gambhir, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. What is your take on that? Do you think there is a rift or is it all well within the main team?
These are not my cup of tea. These are certain things for the social media. So I do not want to make any comment. Let everybody enjoy their social media status updates and everybody have fun. But so far as BCCI is concerned, we are not bothered about all these issues. We are in our job and in a very strong manner.
Sir, Sarfaraz Khan is making all the leaks. That is what you have said. What do you have to say about that, Gambhir? What about Monty Morkel? The fight with him. This is day 2. As you saw, we again tried to speak to Gautam Gambhir. He was sitting in the back seat. He denied to speak with us. We posed 2 questions in front of Gautam Gambhir about is Sarfaraz Khan making all the leaks inside the dressing room that is taking place. And the second question was about his confrontation with Monty Morkel in Australia. These are the 2 reports that are doing the rounds. And as you saw, Gambhir, the cards just zoomed away. They zoomed away. He has not answered. This is the second day. We are camping outside his house. He has not answered. I hope that he answers soon. We'll keep tracking this story. This is the channel you have to be in to watch all the latest. Thank you.
Don't get me right. As the Trump 2.0 presidency is unveiled on January 20th, it is already a trade war panning out around the world, from Europe to the Americas, from Asia to the Far East. What are going to be the consequences of the most keenly watched United States presidency in recent times? Also, RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat made what looked like a controversial comment when he said that India became truly independent on the day of Pran Pratishtha of Ram Temple in Ayodhya last year. Let's understand. This week, Saturday and Sunday, my favorite deep dive show only on Republic TV. Silly superstar culture is the biggest disease, the biggest affliction of the Indian cricket team. The underperforming, non-performing, utterly non-performing Indian cricket team has the worst record in terms of what they perform, but they have the maximum number of superstars. Virat Kohli is in no position to even demand a place in the team. He should be thrown out of the team on performance. But his PR team has gone on overdrive, defending him, attacking others, war, Gautam Gambhir, Virat Kohli, fighting each other. Rubbish, nonsense, non-performers at war. Let me tell you the reality. The problem is that many of these cricket journalists are only on PR roles. And frankly, I don't give a damn about cricket. It's a local game. It's not even a global game. I don't know what the big deal about cricket is. The reality is that Virat Kohli's attitude is inversely proportional to his scores. What is his performance beyond 1 ton? Do you know, viewers, Virat Kohli has scored an average of 11 runs each time he comes out to play in Australia. His magnificent scores, 5 runs, 7 runs, 11 runs. 3 runs, then he gets lucky, 36 runs, then 5 runs, 7 runs. And then we keep saying, oh, one day the king will be back. What king? You're a non-performing cricketer. Why do we use these words? King, boss, God. Nonsense. Cricketers, sportsmen who play a local game called cricket. Virat, as for him, he's a disaster these days. Gautam Gambhir is no better, but they are fighting each other, you see. And Virat is taking the attention away, so is Gautam Gambhir from their record. And they have placed themselves, Gautam Gambhir has also placed himself in the middle of a do-or-die battle with Virat Kohli. 2 camps, 2 sets of PR. How do I look at it? 2 non-performers at war. Virat is so arrogant that he feels playing domestic cricket is beneath him. And the BCCI also makes a mistake. The BCCI is crying today in internal meetings about the superstar culture, but did they not exempt him and Rohit Sharma and Jasprit Bumrah in the past from domestic appearances? This superstar culture is an infection.
Night mode on Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra lets you capture stunning photos and videos even in the darkest settings. By reducing noise and enhancing details, it ensures that every shot is sharp, vibrant and beautifully balanced. Say goodbye to blurry, washed out night shots and hello to vivid, optimized imagery that truly brings your nighttime moments to life. Ready to experience the magic of nightography? Let's go!
With Republic, we now take a quick check of all that is making news across the country. These are stories in brief in Bharat in 2 minutes. PRS Working President K.T. Ramarao appeared before the ED for questioning in connection with an alleged money laundering case tied to the Formula E race event. The probe against KTR pertains to alleged irregularities in payments amounting to about 55 crore rupees, most of which were in foreign currency in violation of laid-down procedures during the previous PRS regime for the event planned for 2024.
KTR is a person who believes in the Indian Constitution and the democracy. It's an open fact that it is a false case. Despite knowing that it is a false case, KTR has cooperated already with the ACB and is again today cooperating with the ED.
Congress versus AAP face-off escalates ahead of assembly polls in Delhi. Congress candidate for New Delhi constituency seat, Sandeep Dixit, has said that people of Delhi are disappointed with AAP and Arvind Kejriwal. He claimed people see new opportunity in Congress.
आम आदमी के खिलाफ, अरविंद केजरीवाल के खिलाफ एक बहुत बड़ी निराशा है। कई जगहों पे तो नाराजगी बहुत है, क्योंकि अगर आपने 10 साल सिर्फ बातें की, और बातें करने के लिए भी आप नहीं, आपके एजेंट केवल आए, कैंडिडेट कभी आया नहीं सड़क पर, तो एक नाराजगी तो बनती है। वो नाराजगी कुछ जगहों पर, जैसे मैंने कहा, बहुत ज़्यादा एक नफरत की तरह मैंने लोगों के दिल में, उनकी भाषा में देखी।
15 fishermen released from Sri Lankan prison arrive at Chennai airport. They were arrested for alleged cross-border fishing. Tamil Nadu Fisheries Department officials received them and sent them to their respective places. In view of the massive influx of pilgrims attending Mahakumbh in Prayagraj, administration has established an AI-based computerized lost and found center to ensure lost pilgrims are reunited with relatives. On that note, it's time for us to slip into a very short commercial break. On the other side, we'll get you all the details of how, after Hindenburg Research has shut down, Adani Group shares soar in the market.
If you're watching this video, I think we have a very serious situation regarding Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi has become a threat to the nation. Please don't believe that anything he's saying is accidental, or that he's ignorant, or that he's not aware. He holds the position willy-nilly of leader of opposition. Now that's a very important position to hold for a person who believes that India should not exist. It is most unfortunate that we have a situation where we have a leader who's leader of the opposition who says that he's fighting the country itself. Mark the words. Look at the language that he uses. He says, I do not believe that India is a nation. He says India is just a union of states. He's always making the point with deliberate emphasis that India is not a nation, and therefore he does not believe in nationalism at all, because he doesn't believe in the idea of an Indian nation. How can you have a person, a politician holding high office, who believes that India is not a nation? Please note the words he has used today. He says, I am not fighting a political party. This is not a political battle. I am fighting a battle against the Indian state. Now, Rahul Gandhi, let me tell you what the Indian state is. Either you're ignorant or you need someone like me to educate you. According to Article 12 of the Indian Constitution, if you only read Article 12, if you only read the Indian Constitution, Rahul Gandhi, don't go around taking that copy of a constitution, if really that is a true one, and start waving it around as a prop. You know nothing about the constitution. Article 12 of the constitution clearly says, it defines the state and the Indian state as follows. 1. The legislative and executive organs of the union government. Now, by saying I am going to fight the Indian state, Rahul Gandhi wants to wage a war against the elected government of the country. Rahul Gandhi wants to wage a war, therefore, against the Lok Sabha. Rahul Gandhi, therefore, wants to wage a war against the Rajya Sabha, the legislative and executive organs of the government. Rahul Gandhi wants to wage a war against state legislatures, against legislative assemblies, against the Legislative Council of State, against all local authorities, against all duly elected municipalities, panchayats and district boards, against all statutory and non-statutory authorities, against the National Human Rights Commission, the Law Commission, the Armed Forces Tribunal, and not just the CBI, the Central Vigilance Commissions, but also the Lokayukts and Lokpals. Rahul Gandhi, listen to me. I am challenging you tonight to have a debate with me on your position, which I truly believe is not just unacceptable, but intellectually perverted. Rahul Gandhi, you say you want to wage a war against the Indian state, against my nation.
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
Good evening and thank you for staying tuned. I'm Suesha Samant as we continue to get you the latest as far as the investigation in the Saif Ali Khan case is ongoing. He was stabbed 6 times. This happened at about 2 in the morning when an intruder barged into his house, and the Mumbai police has assured citizens that they will nab that man at the earliest. We get you the latest in this edition. First, a quick check of the headlines.
एकदम गहरी चोटें हैं, 2 इंटरमीडिएट है, चाकू का नोक से ऐसा खरोच से आ गया है। इतना बड़ा 2.5 इंच का चाकू का पीस अंदर स्पाइन से हमने निकाला है।
Actor Saif Ali Khan stabbed 6 times inside his residence. Doctors say a 2.5-inch knife taken out of his spine, and the actor is now out of danger. Cops questioned Saif Ali Khan's staff maid who was present at the time of the incident. Also questioned. Kareena Kapoor also reaches hospital.
These are not my cup of tea. These are certain things for the social media. But so far as BCCI is concerned, we are not bothered about all these issues. We are in our job and in a very strong manner. We don't give much importance to what the social media is saying.
Republic questions BCCI secretary on the internal rift within Team India. He does not deny the big breakup. Hindenburg Research shuts down. Adani Group's shares soar in the market. India becomes 4th country to achieve successful space docking. Prime Minister Modi congratulates ISRO on this historic feat. And as doctors at Leelavati Hospital have said that the surgery was completed this morning, actor Saif Ali Khan, who has been moved to the ICU, he is under observation for 24 hours. Meanwhile, the Mumbai police has assured that they will nab the accused at the earliest. In fact, an FIR that has been filed in this case, and sections of robbery, attempt to commit robbery, trespassing and punishment for trespassing that have already been imposed in this case. The Bandra police that has registered an FIR, and shortly from now they are also set to record Saif Ali Khan's statement, who is undergoing treatment at the Leelavati Hospital. The doctors have said that he is out of danger, but they continue to observe him all of today. He was stabbed 6 times, and his wife and children who are safe, but 3 who have been detained as a part of the probe. In fact, the maid who was privy to all that had happened was also questioned, and she has received an injury on her left hand. Saif Ali Khan, who is out of danger, but the Mumbai police that is set to question him shortly. In fact, the forensic team that was also on the spot, and all important fingerprints have been taken, as 15 teams of both the Mumbai police and the Mumbai crime branch are looking into this case. Let me also have the next response from the doctors at Leelavati on how Saif Ali Khan is doing.
Mr. Saif Ali Khan was admitted in the morning at 2 a.m. at Leelavati Hospital with alleged history of assault by some unknown person. At 2 a.m. he sustained major injury to the thoracic spinal cord due to lodged knife in the spine. Surgery was performed to remove the knife and also repair the leaking spinal fluid. 2 other deep wounds on his left hand and one on the neck was repaired by plastic surgery team. The entire surgery was monitored by Dr. Srinivas Kudwa as a cardiologist because of his other career. He is completely stable now. He is recovering well and out of danger.
Cutting across to Satyaprakash, who has been at Leelavati Hospital all day. Satyaprakash, quick details on who all have been visiting through the day. How soon is the Mumbai police expected to record Saif Ali Khan's statement, and what is the latest as far as his health is concerned?
देखिए सुयशा, सैफ अली खान का सर्जरी हो चुका, सफल सर्जरी हो गया है और आईसीयू में है। मैं तस्वीरें दिखा रहा हूँ लीलावती हॉस्पिटल का, और इसी लीलावती हॉस्पिटल में सैफ अली खान आईसीयू में एडमिट है, जहां पर डॉक्टरों की निगरानी उनको निगरानी कर रही है, क्योंकि
लगी हुई है। डॉक्टर का कहना है कि सैफ अली खान का हेल्थ ठीक हो जाएगा तब जाके पुलिस का
Satyaprakash, there may be a technical snag right now. We will come back to you. In the meanwhile, I'd also like to cut across to Meenakshi, who has been getting us voices and the latest as far as the investigation is concerned. Meenakshi, I believe you're at the actor's residence. Quick details from you on how the investigation has been proceeding in terms of questioning the domestic help, questioning the security team at the building, and taking down details of what transpired at that moment.
See, police at this place now also, and police is investigating various angles also. And let me show you that visual that police is suspecting from where that accused has entered the building and from where the accused exited from the building. Here is the visuals. Here is the same compound of Saif Ali Khan's building and that neighbor's building. They are sharing same compound wall. So police is suspecting that the accused has entered from the neighbor's wall. He climbed that wall and jumped that wall, from that wall to Saif Ali Khan's building, and he entered from fire exit. Here is the way of fire exit. He took that route to enter 12th floor. He took that fire exit entry, and he using stairs to enter that building. And shopkeepers and neighbors are saying that there is a 4th step to enter in this building. There is a lots of question how that person entered so easily in this building, because that one shopkeepers explained how to enter that building. First, one has to come to main gate, and they have to provide their name and purpose. If they are staff, their identity card is scanned before proceeding to the entry gate. The gate does not open manually. It has to be opened using a switch. Only then can one enter that building. So you can imagine there are 4 steps to enter this building, and there is a tight security. How one entered that building without any security check? That's why police is suspecting that accused person entered from this back gate. There's a 2 gate of Saif Ali Khan's building. This is back gate, and the other one is front gate. So police is suspecting there is a possibility that accused might have come from back gate and used that neighbor's wall, and he climbed it and he jumped from that wall and entered that place. And after the incident happened, he used again that place to exit this building. So there's a possibilities. Police suspecting how that person entered Saif Ali Khan's building. Now police is there. Police is here also. They are investigating another angle also. Is there is a case of robbery, or that accused has any other intents? Police preliminary told us to that the accused has no other intent to harm Saif Ali Khan and his family. He came here for the purpose of robbery, and Saif Ali Khan comes here showing you the visuals that police personnel are here, and there I am saying again and again, police is suspecting only that route. Republic show first that route might have used by the accused. Accused might have come from that route. He used that wall, climbed from that wall and jump in Saif Ali Khan's residence, and he used that fire exit. Left side you can see the fire exit, and yes, police personnel are going in that side. It's a parking zone, so he can use parking zone, or he used that fire exit zone to enter Saif Ali Khan's building. There are lots of questions here, but there are some possibilities police is suspecting.
All right, do stay on, Meenakshi. We'll also play out what the Chief Minister had to say on this incident, as there are mounting concerns of security in the city of Mumbai raised by prominent personalities. Let's listen in.
के बारे में पुलिस ने आपको सारी जानकारी दी हुई है। ये किस प्रकार का हमला है, इसके पीछे क्या है, किस प्रकार की मंशा से ये हुआ, ये सारी चीजें आपके सामने आ चुकी हैं। के बारे में पुलिस ने आपको सारी जानकारी दी हुई है। ये किस प्रकार का हमला है, इसके पीछे क्या है, किस प्रकार की मंशा से ये हुआ, ये सारी चीजें आपके सामने आ चुकी हैं। के बारे में पुलिस ने आपको सारी जानकारी दी हुई है। ये किस प्रकार का हमला है, इसके पीछे क्या है, किस प्रकार की मंशा से ये हुआ, ये सारी चीजें आप
All right, so those are the latest reactions that have come in from Chief Minister of Maharashtra Devendra Fadnavis to what the doctors of Lilavati have to say as far as Saif Ali Khan's condition is concerned, and the Mumbai police. All in all, 15 teams that are conducting a fast-paced probe. Meanwhile, how the actor's attack was also politicized by several politicians and those in the opposition. Let's listen in.
बहुत चिंताजनक जो अटैक हुआ है कि घर पे जो हमला हुआ है, उनका बच्चा वहाँ उस रूम में सोया हुआ था, तो बहुत फैमिली तो घबराई हुई है। और सैफ अली खान जी ने खुद को डिफेंड, अपने बच्चे को डिफेंड करने के लिए उन्होंने जो किया, उसके ऊपर उनको बहुत स्टिचेस भी आए, वो अस्पताल में अभी है, लेकिन गुड हेल्थ। और ऑफिशियल स्टेटमेंट उनके फैमिली से भी के हेल्थ के बारे में आ चुके हैं। मैंने मुंबई के कमिश्नर से भी बात की, वहाँ के लोकल पुलिस से भी बात की, और उन्होंने कहा है कि मुझे कि कल जब इंसिडेंट हुआ उसके बाद से वहाँ पुलिस पूरी लगी हुई है मुंबई की, और जो इसमें गलत अगर किया हो, जिसने अटैक किया हो, उसको जल्द से जल्द पकड़ा जाएगा, और उस फैमिली की सिक्योरिटी की जिम्मेदारी ये मुंबई पुलिस की है।
लगातार हम देख रहे हैं किस तरीके से सेलिब्रिटीज़ पे अटैक हो रहे हैं, चाहे वो सलमान खान जी हो, चाहे वो बाबा सिद्दीकी जी का मर्डर हो, और अब सैफ अली खान जी को लेकर ये कहा जा रहा है कि एक चोर ने घुसने की कोशिश की, वहाँ पे उनको स्टैब किया, और वो अभी लीलावती में उनकी सर्जरी जारी है। मैं आपको याद दिला देना चाहूँ, जब लॉरेंस बिश्नोई ने उनके घर के बाहर, सलमान खान के घर के बाहर शूट किया था, उसकी जिम्मेदारी लेते हुए अब तक लॉरेंस बिश्नोई से कोई इन्वेस्टिगेशन नहीं हो पाया है, क्योंकि गुजरात पुलिस ने डिनाई कर दिया है मुंबई पुलिस को कोई
And Republic has been able to access the first picture of that attacker on your screens now. The picture of that attacker as was taken in the CCTV footage that the Mumbai police is thoroughly probing. And this is the first image of the suspect that Republic has been able to access on your screens. The man who entered into Saif Ali Khan's house at 2 a.m. in the morning, while the police is still confirming the motive behind this act. He attacked Saif Ali Khan. A suspicious sound that Saif Ali Khan heard, after which he came out. There was a scuffle between the two, and the man who attacked Saif Ali Khan 6 times, 6 grievous injuries on the actor, after which he was taken to Lilavati hospital, and there he had gone through a surgery. While the actor is out of danger, his family is safe. But the manhunt to nab the person on your screens is underway. The first picture of the suspect that has been accessed by Republic, as the police has identified this man through CCTV footage with the assurance that they'll certainly nab him at the earliest. All in all, 15 teams of both the Mumbai police and the Mumbai crime branch who are on the job to nab this man who has sent a wave of fear across the city of Mumbai. Prominent personalities who are questioning as to how a building with the kind of security arrangement that this had, that an intruder managed to barge into the house of actor Saif Ali Khan. Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, who said that one incident cannot set a precedent for the entire city, but certainly concerns of safety and security mounting after what happened at actor Saif Ali Khan's residence last night. At 2 a.m. in the morning, this man, who allegedly entered through the fire exit, a very strong possibility as the police suspects that one of the domestic help at Saif Ali Khan's residence may have aided this man and helped him enter. Otherwise, it was nearly impossible to cut across all security arrangements And even as this man entered, he attacked Saif Ali Khan 6 times, 6 grievous injuries, as the doctors had said that a 2.5-inch knife that was also recovered, and there was a deep wound which was close to his spine. The consequences could have been worse, but even as the actor is out of danger, and so is his family, the first image of the suspect that has been accessed by Republic TV. That's the man on your screens who the police is now looking for, as the police has taken custody of all CCTV cameras that were installed at every vantage point across the building and outside. And on the camera, this man's image, very, very clearly visible. The man who has been identified by the cops, and now Mumbai police having assured people that they will nab him at the earliest. For a better understanding, we've circled the picture of that man so you can carefully see his face. He is the man who attacked actor Saif Ali Khan, according to the cops, 6 times, that he stabbed the actor. And Saif Ali Khan, who received grievous injuries, was rushed to Lilavati Hospital at 3 in the morning. He then underwent a surgery, and even as the doctors were trying to fix the injuries, the cosmetic surgery that happened simultaneously, the doctors declared him out of danger this morning and moved him to the ICU, where he is under observation for the next 24 hours. But the man who is now in the radar of the Mumbai police, the accused who attacked actor Saif Ali Khan, 6 times that he stabbed Saif Ali Khan. And now the Mumbai police assuring people that they will nab him at the earliest. There's a clear timestamp on that picture. This picture recorded at 2:30. This man, who could either be fleeing at that time after attacking Saif Ali Khan, it is currently unclear to whether he was fleeing at this point or making his way to the actor's residence. But the entry and exit of this building and the man who was caught on CCTV. Let me cut across to Arth, joining us from the newsroom, to take us through further details of what we know about this man. Over to you, Arth.
Swesha, well, earlier the Mumbai police, in a media briefing, they gave out the fact that one of the accused was identified with the help of the CCTV footage. Now, Republic has accessed that very image of that particular attacker who was involved in Saif Ali Khan's stabbing. And as of now, what we are picking up on, Swesha, is the fact that all angles are being probed. The Mumbai police has confirmed burglary as the main motive behind this particular stabbing. But one angle that the Mumbai police is yet to give a statement about is if there was any element of kidnapping which was involved in this particular stabbing incident, because what we are picking up on from our sources, Swesha, is that the particular attacker had entered Saif's son's room in the house. The kid's room was is now under the scanner of the police investigation as well. And now, as we have accessed the first image of this particular attacker, like the police confirmed some time back as well, that this particular attacker had used the staircase for his entry and his exit. But a lot of facts and a lot of the mystery behind it still remains for us, and we will be tracking all the updates.
And we wait and watch, Arth, whether the Mumbai police stand true to their word. We have to slip into a very short commercial break right now as we leave our viewers with this picture, the picture of the suspect that has been identified. And Republic, the first channel to have accessed this picture as we played out for our viewers. Republic staying ahead as the investigation catches pace. Slipping into a short commercial break. On the other side, we also get you details of how Hindenburg Research has shut down and Adani shares that are soaring in the market.
इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर